Hey everyone, Michelle here, personal trainer and lifestyle coach. Today we are here to talk about our April 2022 theme of the month, appreciating ourselves. Now, a couple weeks ago, I was listening to a podcast, and the podcast was specifically talking about body image and body positivity. But one of the things that I really enjoyed about the podcast is that the people that were interviewing each other were talking a little bit more about body appreciation and acceptance rather than positivity itself. And the idea behind that being that you don't have to love every single part of you and you don't have to love everything about you, but what we do want to do is we want to both accept and appreciate those things about ourselves. So for example, if you were to have a scar, whether that is a physical or metaphorical scar, it could be psychological, it could be in relationships. If you have some type of scar, rather than being embarrassed about it or trying to hide it, being able to embrace that is the reason that you are where you are today, that it made you that much stronger, that much more resilient, that it made you who you are, and that it's a part of you. And being able to accept that and appreciate those things about yourself are really key in order to be able to really have that confidence in order to move forward and not dwell on the past. So that's essentially what we're doing. And I talked to one of my clients about this, and he said something beautiful. He said, it's one thing to accept a scar, but it's another thing to forgive it. Not only for being there, but also for what happened in order for that scar to be there. So I thought that was a really cool insight, and I wanted to share that all with you as well. So essentially what we're gonna do in our prompt is gonna be, I am incredible and I appreciate blank about myself. Now, a couple years ago, we did a challenge where every day we said 5 nice things about ourselves. And the first couple days start to be really easy, and you can say, I like my hair, I like my nails, or whatever the case is, something that's a little bit higher and superficial. And that's where this can start as well. What are some things that you really like about yourself, and what are some things that you can say are standout features or unique features about yourself? But what I really want to encourage you to do is start to think about your internal dialogue. What are some things that maybe you have negative self-talk about, maybe things that you critique about yourself, or that you're trying to constantly change, and how can we change that language around to appreciate where we are, even if it is something that you want to grow and continue to change? How far are you now in comparison to where you were before? Are we able to appreciate what we've done so far and what path that we're going in? Not only that, but where we are in terms of our current journey. So these are the types of things that I want to try and prod and prompt you to think a little bit more about. What do I enjoy about myself, whether that's your relationships, it could be physical, it could be mental, your intelligence, whatever the case is. What are some things that you appreciate that make you and that make you unique? I'm very excited to hear what everyone comes up with, and please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thanks so much, guys.